Hi, others. This is a recap of my last week. It started quite well. I got more illustrations draft created for further communication with the illustrator I found from Fiverr. Got the storyline more refined, got the front end design more user friendly. I hope so, more user friendly. But then and I also got to read two really nice book. One I finished, which is called Decoded: The Science Behind Why We Buy. Highly recommend it for those who's interested in marketing. And I'm currently reading this book called Insanely Simple: The Obsession That Drives Apple's Success, which are both quite inspiring and thought provoking. So yeah, after reading these books, I'm still reading the second one, but I think it happens to be a really nice time that I came across these two books, and it really makes me think further, as in coming up more ideas, as in how I may market my app further, probably 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now. And well, the second book, which is about simplicity, it just makes me kind of reflect, as in my design, whether it's simple enough, easy enough, and I'll carry on. The book will hopefully make my app clean, as clean as possible. Yeah, but then later on, I've been working on a bit more of the backend stuff, which I always struggle. But good news is that I kind of get the hang of it. Um, the relationship, a different kind of functionality. Although like backend is such a broad term now, I realize it, and yeah, it's just kind of like there's a like create collection document. Within each document there's a lot of fields, and you feed in how do you put in the data that you want in each field, and then later on how do you recall those data, and then there are multiple ways for uh, doing things, and tons of buttons, which is really makes me confused. Sometimes I still don't get why certain things work this way or not. And but I'm just blessed that I got to. I mean, the platform you use, Flutterflow and Firebase, they both have very detailed tutorial. So actually, I still managed to you can not yeah, you pretty much can find the answer or get inspired, and then work out your way. So yeah, hopefully I can carry on doing that. But yeah, simply creating a drop down list, it cost me like the whole day. As in, how can I make it dynamic, and then how do I set it up? It's total nightmare. But yeah, that's pretty much for the week. I'll be carrying on working on more on the back end now. So very soon it will be functional. And I kind of have a beta testing set up in 2 weeks time, but that's just a one-to-one testing, pre-testing before I launch it. But anyways, even if I launch it, there's no, even if I complete the app, there's still a lot of things that I need to figure out. There's translation. I need to work on translation. Ideally, the beta testing will have to be in two languages, so one in English, one in Mandarin. Got the and it hopefully wouldn't be too tough, but since in Flutterflow there's a Google Translate function, but sometimes it's hard to really make direct translation, so I'll probably need to polish it. And yeah, I still need to look on the deploy functionality, or deploy up to Google Play and then Apple Store. Yeah, I don't know whether they have any further requirements, and I hope not, but Fingers crossed, because I'll only kind of review my whole app, review the requirements if there is any, once I complete my app structure, and once I complete the structure of it, and then I can refine it or make tweaks. But yeah, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Cool. See you guys next week.